I am so excited to talk about creatine, one of my favorite supplements in general, one I recommend to all of my surgical patients, and one I take myself. Creatine is a compound that is made from 3 different amino acids. Our bodies produce about 1 to 2 grams per day, and then we get the rest through our diet as long as we're consuming animal products. When we talk about the health benefits, I want to break it down into systems so that we keep it very methodical. Let's start with muscle health, since that's the area that's really received the most attention on social media. And that's because there have been systematic reviews and meta-analyses showing that creatine in combination with resistance training increases gains, increases your lean muscle mass, and decreases the amount of time you need to recover between sets. Why is that important before surgery? Because we've talked so much about how important it is to build your lean muscle mass and increase your protein stores before surgery to allow for a successful recovery and also increase your functionality after surgery. Now, I also love it because creatine has shown in older adults to decrease the loss of lean muscle mass that would be expected in a certain situation. This is really important for after surgery because you do have decreased activity, which is very commonly associated with the loss of lean muscle mass. Let's move on to bone health. Creatine has shown to increase the activity of osteoblasts, which build bone, and decrease the activity of osteoclasts, which resorb bone. Overall, this really doesn't seem to build bone per se, more just reduce the loss of bone. But this is still critically important, especially for women as they get to perimenopause and menopause, which is associated with a significant loss of bone mass. Next, I want to talk about cognitive function, which has definitely not gotten as much attention on social media as the bone health and the muscle health. And what emerging research is showing is that creatine can really have a positive impact on cognition, especially during periods of stress like decreased sleep. Studies have shown that creatine can improve things like cognitive function, your ability to respond. It's even been shown to be somewhat effective in conditions like traumatic brain injury, decreasing neurodegenerative disease progression, and has been shown in combination with SSRIs to be effective at treating depression. Now, this definitely is a more emerging field of research, but still very exciting research. Now, why is that relevant for surgery? Because of the effect of anesthesia and the known effect of anesthesia on cognition, which especially for older adults can be quite prolonged, and also the fact that all surgery patients are sleep deprived. Stay tuned for the next video where we're going to talk about dosing and myths.